So about National Innovation Visa, that it's a small category referring to investors. Who are investors? Investor can be angel investors, sophisticated investors, it can be institution investors or VC, venture capitalists. So all the investors can apply for National Innovation Visa. Now, what's considered investor, of course, is not someone who holds property and then they have what we normally refer in Australia, that they call an individual investor, where they just probably hold 1 or 2 properties. That is not considered investor under the term of National Innovation Visa. Of course, if you have 100, hundreds of properties, and then you have a fund managing this property, then and then continue managing in the last 10, 20 years, then you are a very sophisticated investor because you are in the industry of real estate, right? So the NIV visa application is not referring to someone like this. They have to be sophisticated. Now, of course, what we consider achievement is also your achievement of your life, right? Achievement means really about whether did you invest into one of a project or 2 or 1 project or more that has really have a huge return, and that return is enormous. And then you have to explain, of course, why you did so, right? You have to explain that you have done a research and then that's your ability to do that. So returns actually determines whether you are considering a successful investor. Of course, that is the case. So you cannot be considered a successful investor that your returns are minimal, and then that your investment is a passive investment, right? Buying property, holding there, put there, and attract rentals. That is not a considered investor. So investor consider someone who's actively managing portfolios, actively managing some of the projects, and actively involved in the decision-making process. Okay, that is considered investor. So that state government, yes, they will stand up, say, yes, I'm happy to nominate you, and then proceed to your application. One state nomination, of course, that is not 100% guaranteed. Okay, however, likelihood, if you receive state nomination, you will receive invitation. That is a likelihood. However, you still need to demonstrate, like provide documents to the visa application, that to the Department of Home Affairs through the visa application process. Now, the most important part is the work. It's not about finding who's actually nominate you, because it really depends whether the investment of activity in that particular state it's actually welcome and endorsed by the state government. Now, if the activity is endorsed and then welcomed by the state government, this is also referring that your business activity is going to be really good in that state, isn't it? Because this is the same thing that we want. We have opportunity here that state government wants to endorse. So, and it's okay if everybody else, everyone choose New South Wales or Melbourne, but I would like to emphasize that other states like South Australia, Western Australia, and Queensland, that's also a very good place to live and to invest. Now, in terms of amount of investment, this will be aligned with a different state, which will be published end of this month. Likelihood that all the states will publish. Some of the states may probably decide not to nominate, or they just don't want to get involved and then don't know what to do. That is still okay. Okay, that's still okay. So in terms of what's be considered state nomination, really lies on state government. If they believe that this amount of investment or this amount of activity, should I say that, will be also considered of significant to this particular state, then they will approve the state nomination. Of course, the supporting document has to be required. This might, of course, include your CV, your company information, your financial situation, and that if you have a reference from stakeholders, your reference letter from stakeholders, or especially stakeholders from Australia, and that if you have done any achievement in the past, if you say like I purchased, I involved the project that it went listed, and you can see that my name on it, and this is my holding company that's involved with that it's documentations, things that show that you did these such activities. I hope this helped you.